My name is Chad Loucks, and I'm here to talk about Linesville's Lighted Tractor Parade. I got involved in the tractor parade in its third year, but I attended the first year of the tractor parade in 2014. Me and some friends come in town to see what this lighted tractor parade was all about that we read in the paper about. Got down here and we waited and we waited and we waited, and finally about 10 minutes later, 6 lawnmowers come rolling through town. The next year, come back to watch it again because I'm a hometown guy. And it grew to 12 tractors, and lights got a little better, and like I say, more participation. And that's when I said to a group of my friends or whatever, hey, we need to get involved in this. This is kind of neat. This is of our hometown. My business is agriculture. I have to be a part of this. So in the third year, I got involved with the Linesville Lighted Tractor Parade. And that year, the parade had 19 units. And we brought some new ideas to the parade. Before, it all just been single tractors and lawnmowers and stuff. Well, we decided to hook a couple hay wagons together and make it like a Christmas train, the Christmas train or whatever. So had a bunch of straw bales on the wagon and all their friends and stuff piled on. So that kind of started the ball rolling to get people towing floats and trailers and so on and so forth. So that year we had 19 units in the parade, and it was kind of crazy. I drove through town on my tractor and threw some crazy Christmas lights on, and this pink blow-up pig on the roof, and just random crazy stuff. And there was about 1,000 people, if I had to guess, in town, Linesville or whatever, that year. And everybody had a smile on their face. Nobody was stuck in their phones, and nobody was screaming, hollering. Everybody had a smile on their face. And I thought, as depressed as this world is and as crazy as this world is, and every day you turn on the news and you hear all these horrible things, if I can throw a few Christmas lights on my tractor and drive through my hometown, and I can put 1,000 smiles on people's faces, that's something I need to be a part of. So that was the third year, whatever. Well, the fourth year, I got a little bit more excited and got everybody around me excited and helped promote it. And we went from 19 tractors in the third year to 52 tractors in the fourth year. Huge growth, more than double. And so the largest lighted tractor parade in the United States has 75 tractors in it, and we had 52, so we're that close. So with a little more amp and, it's contagious. So got everybody pumped up and did some more marketing and promoting. And last year was our 5th year, and we had 125 registered units and 131 tractors in the parade. So now we are the United States' largest lighted tractor parade here in Linesville. I am the owner and operator of the Candy Combine. I was, looking at parades on YouTube and tractor parades and so on and so forth. I found this guy out west. He had an old John Deere combine, and he drove it in parades and shot out candy, suckers, and so on and so forth. But all the parades were during the daytime. Well, I thought that was pretty neat. So I decided to make the Candy Combine and put lights on it. So first year, I borrowed my neighbor's combine. He just finished combining corn, and so the first few people that got Tootsie Rolls dumped on them got some corn as well. But the first year had the Candy Combine, had 150 pounds of Tootsie Rolls in it. It was like 23,000 Tootsie Rolls, or 22,800 or some or whatever, but call it 23,000. And it was a huge hit, and everybody loved it. And so last year, for the 2018 parade, I bought a combine just specifically for parades. And we upped it up. We put 300 pounds of Tootsie Rolls in it. And so about 46,000 Tootsie Rolls we showered out here on the streets or whatever. So the importance of this tractor parade to the community, in my eyes, is huge. Hear tons of stories. Everybody tells me a story about what they experienced at the tractor parade, how their families got together and decorated tractors. There was one of the tractors from my family last year was a 4th generation tractor. My grandfather bought the tractor new. My dad rode along on the float, as well as my niece and my sister drove it. So it's kind of neat that, that tractor been in that family for 4 generations. And that's just one of the stories that, are being told. There's families that have restored tractors together, and now they're, putting them in the tractor parade. Probably one of the highlights for me last year after the tractor parade, I was in Sheets in Meadville, and this lady comes up to me and wants to give me a high five. So I don't know her, I just high five her, and she says, "You don't know who I am, but," she says, "you drive that candy combine." She says, "I brought my son to that parade, and he's handicapped, and he loves lights, and you showered Tootsie Rolls on him, and you don't know what that meant to him." She had tears running down her cheeks and stuff, and and that's the reason I do this, for stories like that. It just, I don't know, it's something so crazy, so simple, but it moves so many people.